someone is about to break their silence. And it's been building for a long time. There's a silence around you right now. Not the empty kind. Not the careless kind. This is a heavy silence. The kind that holds words that were never said. The kind that presses against the chest at night. The kind that grows louder the longer it stays unspoken. And you can feel it, even if nothing has been said yet. Because silence doesn't mean absence. Often, silence means too much is happening inside. For a long time now, someone has been carrying thoughts they never intended to carry this long. At first, they believed time would dissolve them. Then they thought distance would quiet them. Then they hoped distraction would bury them. But it didn't. Instead, the thoughts stayed. They matured. They deepened. They became heavier. And now, they are reaching a breaking point. Hey everyone, welcome to Never Give Up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and select all, because every video can change your mindset. How silence is born. Silence doesn't begin suddenly. It begins the moment someone realizes that saying the truth might change everything. They pause. They hesitate. They weigh consequences. They replay past conversations in their mind, wondering what would happen if they spoke differently this time. So they wait. At first, silence feels safe. It feels controlled. It feels like protection. But silence has a secret cost. The longer it stays, the more pressure it creates. Unspoken words don't disappear. They accumulate. Every missed chance to speak adds another layer. Every maybe later becomes heavier. Every unsent message turns into emotional weight. And eventually, the silence becomes unbearable. Why this silence has lasted so long? This person didn't stay silent because they didn't care. They stayed silent because they cared too much. They feared saying the wrong thing, being misunderstood, opening wounds they weren't sure could heal, losing something they still hoped to keep. So they told themselves stories. Now is not the right time. Things are complicated. I'll speak when I'm clearer. I don't want to disrupt their peace. But clarity doesn't come from silence. It comes from courage. And courage has been quietly growing inside them. What has been building beneath the surface? While you've been living your life, this person has been replaying moments. Conversations that seemed small to you felt enormous to them. A look. A pause. A tone of voice. They wondered. Did you notice what I almost said? Did you feel what I felt? Do you still think of me the way I think of you? They've imagined speaking countless times. In the shower. Late at night. During moments of quiet. They've practiced the words in their head, then stopped themselves right before sending them. Because once spoken, words cannot be taken back. The turning point. Every long silence has a moment where it begins to crack. That moment often comes quietly. It comes when they realize silence hasn't brought peace. Time hasn't erased the truth. Distance hasn't changed the feeling. Instead, the truth has become clearer. And clarity brings urgency. They start to feel a pull. Not dramatic. Not chaotic. But steady. Like a tide that no longer asks permission. Why now feels different? Something has shifted. Maybe they saw you happy, or struggling. Maybe they felt the absence more strongly. Maybe they reached a point where not speaking felt more painful than speaking. Silence once protected them. Now, it suffocates them. And so they are standing at a threshold. One side is comfort. The other is honesty. and they are tired of pretending that comfort is enough. Hey everyone, welcome to Never Give Up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and select all, because every video can change your mindset. What breaking the silence really means. Breaking silence isn't about dramatic confessions or perfect words. It's about relief. It's about releasing something that has lived too long inside the chest. When they speak, it may come out imperfectly. It may be hesitant. It may not sound the way they practiced. But it will be real. And real words carry a weight you can feel. What you might notice before it happens. Before silence breaks, there are signs. They may check in unexpectedly. Ask questions they never asked before. Linger in conversations. Appear emotionally closer without explaining why. These are not accidents. They are rehearsals. They are emotional testing grounds. They are ways of saying I'm close, but not there yet. Your role in this moment. You don't need to chase this silence. You don't need to force it open. Silence breaks when it feels safe enough to do so. Your calm matters. Your openness matters. Your presence matters. Sometimes the most powerful invitation is simply being emotionally available without pressure. When the words finally come. When they finally speak, listen beyond the words. Hear the fear it took to say them. The time it took to reach this point. The weight they've been carrying. Even if the message surprises you. Even if it stirs emotions you weren't expecting. This is not a sudden impulse. This is the result of a long inner journey. And if you're the one waiting, trust this. Silence that lasts this long usually means something meaningful is behind it. Not everything that matters arrives quickly. Some truths need time to grow strong enough to be spoken. And when they are finally voiced, they arrive with honesty, with vulnerability, with depth. Final thought. Someone is about to break their silence. Not because they suddenly decided to, but because they can no longer hold what they feel inside. It's been building. Layer by layer. Moment by moment. And when silence finally gives way, it won't be noise. It will be truth. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.